Hello and welcome to another rambling review from Adventures in TV Land. Today we're going to talk about the movie Am I Racist? Am I Racist is a film from the Daily Wire and it stars Matt Walsh. Now, I'll be 100% honest, I do not know a whole lot about Matt Walsh. So I somewhat came into this movie somewhat blind. The movie, Matt Walsh, he plays kind of a character of himself, and it's a sort of a mockumentary or a fake documentary because it has components of both there's real interviews as part of here, real scenes, as well as some scenes that have been staged and set forth. But Matt Walsh, he plays a character of himself who goes on a journey after hearing about how racist he himself is, as well as the United States. He goes on a journey of anti-racism to discover how he can overcome his own racism. He becomes a certified DEI expert. DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because this film, what it does, it exposes kind of how much of a scam DEI really is. Now, this movie, I have heard a few people refer to it as being a conservative version of like Borat. There are some similarities to that. Anyway, the movie is a comedy, and I did find myself laughing quite a bit throughout some of the jokes. They don't land. Throughout the course of his journey, he interviews some other experts in the DEI field, and he ends up going about doing the work of overcoming his racism. Part of that, at one point, he ends up going on a crusade to get people to sign a petition to rename the Washington Monument to the George Floyd Monument and to repaint it black. At another point in the movie, he actually guilt-ladens the writer of White Fragility into paying reparations, a whole $30, to his black producer and friend. Some of the deepest and most meaningful scenes to me, when they were in the Deep South, and he visits a biker bar, as well as visits with a mechanic, and just has a conversation. And it is rather quite revealing. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 5 because it is funny as a comedy. There's nothing necessarily extraordinary about it, but it is pretty much what it is. I mean, what you see in the previews and everything that's set up, what few previews and trailers that are out there. Would I recommend it to people? Yeah, I would. I mean, it was enjoyable, but I know it may not be everyone's cup of tea. This has been another rambling review. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.